well.
What's that next step you want Herbert to make during these spring practices? What's that thing that he needs to do to get better?
I don't know if there's one individual step, man. I think it's more of a process, you know. I mean, it's another chance for him in spring to kind of take a step each practice. Try not to make the view so big, you know. It's practice 5. Let's get better at practice 5 and pick 1 or 2 things. I think we picked 4 or 5 things or something in that nature. I think it makes it too hard and too broad, you know. And I think we find 1 or 2 things each practice that we try to get a little better at, whether it be situational football, things that we can do to get us out of a good play, or get us into a good play. I should say, get us out of a bad play. Things of that nature. I don't think there's just individually one or two things. I think fundamentally this is the thing that you really focus on in spring, and you get a chance to spend a lot of time in the film room, get a lot of chance for walkthroughs, and you just steal a lot of reps, you know.
What do you, with the 5 days and then 3 weeks off, where do you guys want to be after today? What's the process for the next few weeks, and then what do you do in the final 10 practices to split it up like this?
You know, it's kind of like an OTAs. It's kind of like 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. It's you get a chance to go through and kind of get the meat and potatoes in these first 5 days, you know, and really get a chance for us, the guys, to understand we as a staff kind of what we're emphasizing. And they've done an awesome job in the first 5 days. Come back, and again, you're going to spend some time kind of rehashing some things you've done in the first 5, and kind of add to that. But we don't do too much. We just try to get a little bit better each time, you know.
Would you be your first year with the play caller here? Do you spend the off season? I mean, are you going over the stuff you guys have done? Or you can bring in your own style into it. What's kind of your vision of what this offense looks like compared to last year?
We as a staff are excited about the opportunity to keep a lot of continuity. I don't think that there's I think last year we put our heads together and we felt really good about some of the things we did. And I couldn't be more excited about keeping a lot of those things together and keeping continuities in offense.
Did you feel at all like last year, though, hey, there's some things that maybe if it was my offense I'd do, and you can kind of bring some of those in that maybe last year when it was more of a 3 guys doing it, whereas this year you can kind of put your own touch on a little bit more? You
know, I think that's the beauty of it. Last year was 3 guys doing it, and we had a lot of influence on how it went in and some of the things we did. And, you know, we as a staff feel really, really good about it. I don't think there's things that make it separate itself and something to feel like, you know, it's going to be independent of an independent contract type deal, you know.
What will you and Mario do kind of in conjunction with each other in terms of running the offense? How will that work out?
Well, that was the beauty of us last year, was we were together the whole time. We're together again, and we get a chance to really, you know, continue to grow together and talk football together and learn about it. And I think that's one of the reasons we both are so excited about being back together again.
There is a lot of change, but like you mentioned, the word continuity. There's obviously a lot of coaches that were here last year again. Does it feel similar to last year, the same, or what is different about it?
Yeah, there's a lot of similarities. I think the excitement, I think the continuity as a staff is a huge part of what we do. You know, it creates what we're trying to build in a family environment. And I think our guys are reciprocating that together in the locker room. I think they understand it, they can see it. And I think that's a big part of our culture, you know, as our guys understanding the continuity and gelling of the staff and the group and what we're trying to build.
How do you balance the guys like Justin and Braxton maybe that know things, and then Chuck, the guy that's brand new, and make sure, you know, everyone's getting a step out of this?
Yeah, I think that's, you know, that's going to happen regardless if you're in spring or fall or whatever you're doing. There's going to be a steady flow of new guys that you bring in. I think the same exact question you asked about Braxton last year. You know, when Braxton came in and it was like, how do you get Braxton in the role? It's no different. It's an opportunity for guys. The difference now is we've had a year of continuity in the system. So Braxton and Justin have had a chance to hear it and see it. And I think that helps a guy like Tyler, because Tyler can bounce some things off him. He can kind of see it. He can. There's a deeper depth in the room as far as knowledge-wise, depth of knowledge.
What do you want the guys to do over the time off? Do you want them to get away from football or keep just lifting and do that kind of stuff?
Do a great job through finals week. Do a great job taking care of their bodies and continuing to grow. You know, don't just completely shut everything off. I think that's the biggest thing that we want to do. But I also want them to enjoy themselves as student athletes and have some time with their families and their friends and be smart and safe and come back ready to roll.
How do you describe the difference between a year ago coming here and not knowing any of these guys, and just how much does that change in a year?
I think that the message there is the same as anything else. I mean, when you get a chance to be with a group, whether it be the staff or the offense or the defensive staff or the players, I think just the opportunity to stay together like a family and learn more about each other just really has a chance to increase your growth as a unit.
But with your job, I mean,